just out for a little ride today. I need to get out of the house. I got my shield open a little bit, and I'm in HD voice mode. Hopefully you can still hear me. I got my fins open, give me as much wind as possible, and I'm hoping it still works. I don't have my shield all the way open, or all the way closed, but hopefully it works. I'll know when I get home. Not going anywhere special. Turn it on a little bit later. You know, I ride on this road quite a bit, and I've noticed there's a lot of dips, just bumps. I mean, I see everybody else's videos on how smooth they are, but I guess we have just a lot of dips in these roads, and it just seems kind of bouncy. Don't have any freezing and thawing. Oh, one thing that I don't know if I mentioned in the other video I did since I got home, but when I was pulling my trailer, I mean, everything worked fine, but even with the trailer, I was getting, you know, I think the worst I got was 32. But the best I got pulling a fully loaded trailer, I mean, it was overloaded actually. The best I got was 36 miles per gallon in the desert of New Mexico. We were coming home, and oh my God, it's like 175 miles of nothing, just nothing but open. I mean, you can see it's like a, oh gosh, what was it? Forrest Gump when he was running on that highway, and all you could look forward, all you could see were just like, oh my God, miles and miles of nothing. That's exactly what New Mexico is. Just, you could just get on top of a crest and you can see for miles and miles, and it's all you can see is a road. And it's just like, oh Lord, it was like 175 miles of absolutely nothing. But I got great mileage on that road, believe it or not. I put the cruise control on and just cruised at like 65 miles an hour, and I actually got 36 miles per gallon pulling that loaded trailer, which was kind of shocking to me, but I checked it twice, and I reset the trip counter after every fill up, and I got like 100 and, oh gosh, I think I've gone 176 miles on one tank of gas, which is awesome, and I never went into reserve, which was kind of cool. I always carry 2.5 gallons of gas in a tank in the trailer too, just in case, because you never know. As much as I run around, I should probably put it in the bike too, but I'm not going anywhere today. But as much as you run around, and you never know, like in the desert, when you're gonna come into a gas station. Or if you come into, I've traveled through northwest Texas, and you know, the back roads, and even in a car, I filled up every chance I could get, because you could go hundreds of miles without another gas station. I mean, you run through these little bitty towns, but there's no gas stations. I don't know where these people get gas. But never had any problems this last trip. Even stayed off the bike for about 3 days, so just to rest my butt. It was pretty sore. Oh, I got a little story. When we were in Roswell, we were in that UFO museum. It was a little bit boring, not a whole lot, just a lot of, you know, enlarged newspaper clippings and that kind of stuff. But a guy started talking to me. He was probably an older gentleman, probably late 60s, but a really nice guy. Not crazy by any means. I mean, he seems sane as can be, but he was telling me that in 1973, he was working the night shift. I don't know if he was a fireman or whatever, but he was coming home, and this thing in the air was following him. He'd speed up, it'd speed up. He'd stop, it would stop. And he got home. I guess he lived, at the time, I think he said he lived in Oklahoma. But he got home, and it was perched right above his barn. And honest to God, he said there were big portals in it, were like windows that you could see, and you could see these things walking around inside. And they had, like, I got pictures on the YouTube when I was in there, but they're these big gray aliens. They call them grays or whatever. He said that's exactly what they look like. And he could see them. They were looking out the portal at him, and he went inside and woke up his entire family to have them come out and take a look. And then his wife walked up, and I said, well, did you see him? He goes, absolutely. He woke up the entire family. We all saw him. And they never really told anyone at the time because everybody probably think they were crazy. But he said it was oh gosh, I don't know how many feet tall. He said it was a saucer kind of thing, but it had big portals in it, and you know, he could see him perfectly. It was nighttime, and it was lit up inside there, and he could see him perfectly. And I, honest to God, I just, you know, this guy was not nuts at all. So that was the coolest thing, and the strangest thing as well. I live in the Austin, Texas area. Well, actually Leander. And I asked him where they live now. They said Georgetown, right here. He lives in Georgetown, where I'm at right now. So that was pretty cool. Here's I love this neighborhood. Let me see if I can pull my shield up a little bit, or my helmet up a little bit. I'll show you the house I want. I always go by here. I just love this house. I think it's still for sale, but I'd have to win the lottery to get a house like this over here. I mean, my house is paid for, so I'll stay there forever, but this isn't, this is an awesome neighborhood. They all have like 2 to 4 acres. The nice part's really over there or down here too. I go right by this house. I just absolutely love it. It's got a, what do they call it? It's got a big, huge, not huge, but big building in the back, and there's a big, huge boiler. I mean, it's not anything old looking, but it's a boiler. I read it online on the realtor site, but it's a boiler, and he's got stacks and stacks of firewood in there. In the winter, he can heat his entire house with firewood using this boiler. And it's got a 3-car garage on the house, and it's got an additional building with I think a 2-car garage, and then a huge door for like a motor home or a big boat. But I love this neighborhood, and I'll show you the house. It's right up here. I've shown it before, but something to do today, get me out of the house. There it is right there, two houses down on the left. Ooh, there's a truck there. Oh no, somebody bought it. Crap. The for sale sign's gone. There it is right there. I love that house. It's got a big pool in the back. There's a garage is right there, and it's got a big building in the back. Oh, 4-car garage and a big, huge motorhome. Crap, it's not for sale anymore. The thing was reduced to $749 the last time I saw it. It was $945 in the beginning. So somebody got it for, I'm guessing, around $700. But this is an awesome neighborhood. Looks like they got a lot of people have grass, but they got the landscaping like in Arizona, all rock, or New Mexico, all rock. I'll try and keep my head straight so it doesn't keep jerking the film, jerking the video. Gotta turn and look, sorry. Probably can't see a whole lot with a 170-degree video. Houses are probably set back away. You probably should see them though. People park on the road that are visiting. They don't pull in the yards at all. They just put a tire on that little curb thing, and that's good. They don't mess up everybody's yards. This guy didn't even do that. He's just right on the road. And this is the entrance and exit, so I'll turn it off. Okay, I got my shield all the way open. I'm really hoping that this voice still comes across, only because it's just so hot. And there's no way I could close this shield, I'd suffocate. Anyway, let's see if this works. I'll hit 65 and see if I can still hear my voice talking. It's pretty windy though. But hopefully it'll work, because I just can't close this shield. I'll close it a little bit. There, see if that helps. That probably bring more wind in. I'd left it about an inch open. I love how all these people just drive in the left lane. Not really passing people. That one actually passed me a little bit, but they'll drive there for 20 miles and they never move over. People here just drive in the left lane. They need to get tickets for that. I can understand if they're turning left, but they're not. They'll drive from Georgetown all the way to Liberty Hill and drive in that left lane. Look at now, I'm passing her and she's still in the left lane. Clueless. People are just clueless. Now somebody's having to pass her in the right lane. I love it. Anyway, open back up and see if it can still hear my voice. It's all the way open again. So I'm going to turn it off because there's really nothing to see here. Here we go. Check out these old cars. Pretty cool. I remember for years and years and years, my uncle had, I think it was a Model A or Model T, sitting in his old garage for years as I was a kid. And then he finally got rid of it, sold it for $200. And you're not going to believe this. They put gas in it, cranked it up, and it drove it away for $200. And that thing's probably worth many thousands. I mean, it was just a garage find for somebody. He just wanted to get rid of it.